game number one, I'm kind of favoring, at least based on the way they've been playing, Azure like 55-45. Yeah, he definitely senses it. One of the things that's a little bit difficult for Clockworks, though, when they hit the level 2 on Xtreme Gaming, is, yeah, you're in their face with a battery assault, but it sometimes lines you up for a spear arrow combo. And they've got the blood grenade. They're trying to get a kill. They'll leap forward on TMing and have that last right click to get that kill. So, you know, you want to play this aggressive style with this hero, but things like this happen where you end up giving away first blood. It's a pretty big, significant thing there.
Okay, he's gonna go mid, and
wait, it's got haste.
Somnus. XM has blink available, level 5, needs one CS for level 6. DY is going for solo and getting soloed.
That was bad, and then leaving JT bottom to die here with the rotation from FY. One right click and a Sanities. That mana allergy is deadly. He's still so tanky. They bring a +1, they throw an arrow out, and well, that's it.
They might go.
Yeah, can they turn this into something a little bit more? They've got themselves a Thunderclap. They go to the Sunder, and now they look for the damage on a JT. That's so much damage so quickly, and they've got the Cyclone onto this Mirana. DY, he doesn't have any leaps for 9 seconds, so he's in trouble and probably just dead, and he will fall to Chalice. So a good rotation with the +1 addition of this Brewmaster.
Can they catch Tianming one more time? Yeah, he looks very dead here, but look at the play. They did not want to commit with the Sonic Wave. Can't really blame him. I mean, you use Sonic Wave again like that. That also means that you're not going to get the kill on core. JT.
Gotta deny him. Blink, God's Rebuke, but they have the Astral Imprisonment, XM, and Ghost coming over. Chalice doesn't have a Primal Split for a minute and a half. Now Somnus going through the Twin Gate. No, arrow, it lands. They've got the silence, they'll get the kill. And that's an early Orchid from XM, with Ghost now having that finished Diffusal in just a couple gold. And he's going to finish off this Manta soon. Now he's going into a Butterfly. Moonlight Shadow, they're setting up over bottom. They see Lou. This would be a big kill to get. They're lining up the spear. They've got the Pounce leashing. Now he's got no mana, so the spear lands. The arrow is unneeded even though it's thrown, and Ghost gets a kill onto the leading hero. So Lou ends up dead, and they've got the Cogs. They'll look to get out of the Twin Gate, but the Pounce over the Cogs, that'll leash him up. They'll get another kill.
Keep doing this. This is what Xtreme Gaming needs to do. This is a big kill.
They're setting up towards top, but Twin Gate, Azure, they're going through it, and they're going to try and maybe wrap around and get something out of it, but Lou's got to be careful. He's under the tier 1 tower, but that doesn't mean you're safe. Especially if you get your mana depleted, there's got to be a faster reaction from Azure. They're going into Lou. They're going to TP over to the tier 1 tower, but they've got the arena as well as the spear. Now Chalice coming in. Can they save him? No, they can't. Lou's already dead with the overgrowth being used by XinQ. They put their attention on the JT. Sonic Wave hits on a Somnus. Ghost gets the kill there. They look over at FY. They're cleaning up on the side of Xtreme Gaming, and this will be JT dying. That's one casualty for Xtreme. Now a second with DY falling. Chalice trying to do all he can with this Primal Split. The Brewlings are going to go back to form, and Chalice, he's in trouble. He's right in front of Ghost. The Pounce Leech is under the tier 1 tower. He's got some help from XM. Shadow Strike, but pops that wand, gets a little bit more time. The Orchid's on him. There's the Dark Pact. They'll get a fourth, and Chalice is gone.
Very difficult fights. 2 times in a row. Terrorblade dealt pretty much 0 damage. Like, extra survivability for himself. I don't know if they're going to take this fight. There's double damage up and running for half duration on XM, and seems like they want to fall back. They saw that double damage. They're like, yeah, we can't get there in time.
Let's see. Is it going to be enough to get back into this game? Because Ghost is having a really good one, 5-0-4. And with this Aegis on him, they haven't been able to kill him once. Killing him twice is going to be rough. Hook shot comes in, but they're going to try to go with the arena from FY. But it's just the supports in on this. They're going to need a +1. They're going to blink over to the side, looking over at XinQ. They go to the Primal Split. The right clicks come in, but the arena comes out from JT. Sanities is down. FY ends up dead. Somnus in trouble with DY on him, and the right clicks coming out from Ghost means they'll get themselves a second. Overgrowth, Sonic Wave, Chalice in trouble. He needs to really get out of this one. The Brewings, though, are back to form. The silence is there. The spear connects. They'll get the kill.
Rocket snipes them. Like, they used everything. They try to save XinQ's Sonic Wave onto Primal Split.
XinQ is super tanky. He's got blink. He's looking for ags. And this isn't really going well. Pounce, leashing, Ghost. Not a lot of mana to remain with this hero. Somnus spots him. Astral Imprisonment. They've also got Chalice there. Can they time the Aegis right? Can they get the kill on a Ghost when this Aegis expires? But there's still 20 seconds left on it. Sonic Wave comes off from the side. They've got the silence on a Somnus. And now they're going to look over as Ghost got the Lotus Orb on him. But Astro Imprisonment, is this timed up right? 10 seconds remaining, and that's going to be Ghost still surviving. They get the kill on Somnus. They're going to look over at XM with a BKB, but he's able to blink out. So they get the escape. It's a 4-man smoke from Xtreme. There's the Aegis expiring. So Ghost is going to be full health, full mana, and potentially looking to jump back into this one. Nature's Grass down on TMing. Pounce comes a little bit short. Ghost now, without the Aegis, maybe playing it a little bit more safe, but he's up at the high ground. XinQ off to the side. They've got the telekinesis. They'll catch the tree, but the Blink Arena on a 3 from JT. There's XM coming in. They get the kill on FY. They've got XM backing away from the fight, though, with the silence on Somnus. Ghost going in, getting the kill on the TMing. They drop down the Sanity's Eclipse. It does nothing to Ghost with the BKB. They pounce away. Right clicks in. Somnus trying to get a kill here. But, ooh, Astro Imprisonment, BKB, and he's out of it, but he's away from the team, so...
Can they maybe
got the scan. You know, there isn't that double damage available on the Queen of Pain, but the advantage here for Xtreme just feels insurmountable.
You can let them get it for free.
Yeah.
Xtreme Gaming plays down Observer Ward. XinQ
smoke breaks. Dust is there, but they're going to jump in. They're going to go for TMing. They've got the Astro Imprisonment for the save. They go into the Metamorphosis as well as the Primal Split. They've got DY on the cliff. He's got 3 leap charges ready to go. They use that Sonic Wave early on. They've got the vision on the Ghost, but there's the Blink as well as the Hex on the backlines as well as the Arena. They've got themselves the control on Somnus. He's in trouble. Astro Imprisonment onto himself. The right click's coming in. The Overgrowth's going to be used here by XinQ to keep the control on Lu. JT's in trouble. Hook shot down the line. The Sanity's going to be dropped. They get the kill on Somnus. They're still looking over as DY ends up dying to lose illusions. Ghost, though, with the BKB in trouble. There's the Primal Split keeping with him. They get the kill on a Ghost, and this is Azure Ray's chance to come back into the game. Spear from a distance that FY has. Can they get the kill on a JT with Chalice here? He's already dead on his screen as it's a Fade Bolt finish for FY.
Oh, a little surprised that Xtreme Gaming decided to take that fight before, like, because they used everything.
It might be. They've got the arrow. That'll hit an illusion. They've picked up the Aegis on Lu. DY, though, still here. Moonlight Shadow. Are they looking to fight after this? XinQ, he's got Overgrowth in 10 seconds. They're looking to find the proper timing as Lu, he doesn't have Metamorphosis for 40, but he does have this Aegis. Ghost comes through the Twin Gate. Now they're going to have the Diffusal. They'll look over at Lu to try to get the kill. Mage Slayer on him. Overgrowth used. That just came off cooldown. Now they're looking for the arrow. They've got the kill on a FY. They'll take it the Rubik, who does have buyback. The hookshot comes in, but it's not going to do a lot. Lu still getting chased with the BKB. They're trying to take the Aegis out of the hands of the Terrorblade. And now, with the right clicks and Ghost in the Shadow Dance, they have the control. They'll get the kill. They'll take him out. Buyback comes out from FY. They've got Terrorblade coming back in 2 seconds with the Primal Split used by Chalice. Now, can they get the control to turn this one around? With Somnus coming around the back, they've got the BKB coming out from the OD as well as JT, so now he's on the run. Rocket Flare granting them a little bit of vision with a Primal Split from this Chalice Brewmaster, running out in just a second. The Blink away, but XM right into the hands of Chalice. They stole the Blink from FY. Maybe he can get some control, but the TP out from XinQ is in time, and they get the buyback out of the hands of this Rubik, and they get the Aegis there too. Cyclone into the air, nobody following it up yet. Moonlight Shadow on cooldown for the Rubik, as well as for the Mirana. Pouncing in, trying to take out these Brewlings, has a Panda on the back line. It's this Storm Panda, but they're taking the mid-set of racks. So you need to be careful. They go to the Arena, now they've got the BKB. JT leaving it. Pounce not connecting. Lu, now he's silenced, and can he survive? They go to the Refresher. They've got another Primal Split. They've got the control on a JT. They're going to use that Void Panda to pull him back, but he pops his BKB with another Arena. He's got a Refresher of his own. They go to the Sunder, but Lu didn't get a lot of life out of that one, so he pings to go back. Arrow connects this time on FY.
Not sure.
They've got XM on him. I'll get the kill.
He pings get back one more time.
Yeah, the second he sundered. Yeah.
XinQ setting up vision.
They've got a double damage on XM. They're going to try and even up this lane in terms of racks. They'll go for the tier 3 tower. They've got FY up in 10. Nature's Grasp, Blank, Arena, Spear coming through, but the Astro Imprisonment save from Somnus. They've got the Pounce. It's the second one now hitting on the TMing. They'll get the Clockwork out of the fight, but he does have buyback. They're deep into the base. Right click's coming in on a Ghost. Now the buyback is used. He's got hookshot if they want to continue to chase. Chalice moving forward. Telekinesis is there. Sanity's Eclipse. Now they go to the hookshot, but I believe it was blocked. They get the kill to DY. There's the Blink as well as the Overgrowth coming on the Somnus. He's going to be forced to have hit on the COD. XM with the double damage. They've got the right clicks. They get the kill on a Ghost. They'll take him out, but they're going to lose TMing for the second time. He's dead for 78 seconds. The Blink away from XM. He'll TP out, but the chase is on for JT. If they can find anybody.
Primal split again.
Yeah, he's not afraid to use this primal split. And he's got refresher in 20 seconds, so technically it's only on a 20-second cooldown for the moment. They go for the tier 4 Azure Ray trying to finish off the game.
They try to combo Arrow.
They don't have Ghost. He's got buyback though.
He has to use it.
You gotta think that he's gonna use it immediately, but no, they're gonna let these tier 4s drop. They're gonna go for the throne. There's the buyback. He's gonna be TPing over to where the racks are standing with the BKB being used here by Lou, but they've got the Astro Imprisonment. He jumps in on XinQ, thinking about going to the Overgrowth, but he doesn't have it. So it's not gonna really matter. They go to the arena. They've got the spear. They get the kill on a Lou. They hold on for a moment, but they've got this primal split, and these Brewlings doing everything they can to take this throne.
It's just a buy time. 70 seconds. Maybe Terrorblade doesn't need the buyback.
They don't want to use this buyback on Terrorblade. And they've got one tree or three trees over here with the Eyes of the Forest. So a good amount of vision for the side of Xtreme Gaming, but it didn't help them when they were trying to retreat. Yeah. Blink in, Hex, Arrow from FY lands here on a JT. That's a long stun. Hook shot now to follow it up. They're going to go to the BKB from Ghost. They haven't gotten anything out of this. 10 seconds now. Linking with the Shivas from XM. They've got Moonlight Shadow. Maybe they're looking to re-engage on this. They're going to look over at Somnus with the BKB. There's the blink into the Overgrowth. They've got the pounce, but it's not going to leech. They go to the Sanity's Eclipse. Arrow thrown again by DY, but it's not going to land. They go to another arena. They've got the Aeon to speed pop by FY. Hex now on to Somnus. He's surviving. Sonic Wave comes out. They get the kill on Somnus as well as FY. They're both going to buy back. Now they're looking over at Lou. He doesn't have a lot of life remaining. The Astral Imprisonment comes out from Somnus. That'll get control here on a Ghost. Can he get the Sunder? Oh, the Lotus! It's perfectly timed. They're going to make sure that Ghost doesn't lose anything. Now they've got the silence out of the clockwork. They've got the silence reflected over on the XM. The damage on the Luba, the Metamorphosis, the damage is too much for XM to handle. He's forced to buy back with the Astro Imprisonment coming out from Somnus. Now, JT blinking with the Hex. It's on to Somnus once again. You gotta remember, he bought back, so did FY. Tianming dies, but the right-click damage from Lou is way too much for Ghost to handle. He already used the buyback. He's dead for 2 minutes. They look over at XinQ. They've got the Primal Split. Astro Imprisonment locking down JT. They get the kill into XinQ with 2 dead. Now he's gonna buy back, but they'll get another one here on JT. This Mars is gone. Blink away from this Queen of Pain. They're looking to get DY out, but FY's right on XM. Short duration arrow, but it's a lot of time to get the telekinesis. XM gonna blink over to FY. They get the gun to DY. Somnus on with the double kill. 3-0's dead on the side of Xtreme because they bought back on XinQ, but he can't get back into the fight.
Refresher in a minute and 30 seconds. Arena available. They just popped the refresher on someone.
It was
Brewmaster.
Chalice.
Yeah, he's going in. He wants that primal split.
Hex again. He's got the primal split. He can use it whenever he wants. XinQ waiting off to the side. He's waiting to find that perfect moment to go to the blink with the Overgrowth, but they got to take care of these Brewlings. They go to the blink as well as the arena. They've got the BKB, but the Terror Wave comes in. Doesn't hit on anybody, but it gives them a moment of having that Metamorphosis. The damage coming out of Somnus, but the throne is exposed. Overgrowth finally in from XinQ. They got the damage on Somnus. He doesn't have any mana remaining, and now they've got the Glyph. They go with the hookshot. It lands on XM. The Connors are going to push him away, but the blink gets right onto Lou. Lou's in trouble. He's got the silence, but the damage coming out from the Terror Blade is too much for him to handle. Lou, he'll get the kill, and they'll take the throne. They'll get game 1 for Azure Ray over Xtreme Gaming.
Oh, what a game. Like, this is the first game of the BO5, and exactly what people want to see, and both of the teams kind of delivered a little bit back and forth action. Xtreme Gaming, in the end, falling short.
Yeah, so this is going to be the first pick for Shadow Shaman. This Shadow Shaman, it's going to be interesting to see how FY plays with this Chalice. So he's looking to get that level 6 as quickly as possible. That's something we talked about during the draft is, you know, getting off to a quick roll with duel and having that duel damage. And he's going to the early Blade Mail. Wrapping around, looking for JT. They've got the Tombstone down, the Shackle on. JT in trouble. Lou doesn't have meta, but he's not going to need it. Tianming's going to get first blood on JT 7.5 minutes into the game as XM makes the rotation. He's got Rolling Thunder in 10. These Azure Ray heroes stay a little bit too long. Shackle connecting, swashbuckle over, blood grenade, as well as the right click from Tianming. He's now got a double kill. He'll pop a Clarity and the Wand. He's trying to run the Rolling Thunder, and he'll get bounced into a grave as XM finally gets on the board for the side of Xtreme Gaming.
They will need to play around Pangolier. XM, he's getting his bottle refilled.
Tombstone's down. Well, they're going.
Chalice, well,
Duel.
I first him.
They're going to roll in. They've got themselves the kick. They won't get the dual damage, and now press the attack. Chalice on the roam with Ghost coming over. Rolling Thunder, Adaptive Strike a second time. That Chalice will die to that.
As I said, they need to play around Pangolier. Everyone was ready. Even Ghost decided to TP in to help him out. Most importantly, no dual damage. They get the kill. So this is Chalice dying 2 times in a row.
Bottom lane, Hex on a JT. Shackle there. They're smoked up trying to make their way over. There's no Tombstone available for TMing. Double Decay hits. Cold Snap out on XM. And Shield crashing on a bunch of these heroes. Now the roll in from XinQ. Tornado lands on it too. The Boulder Smash goes across the bow of a couple of heroes, but XM dies to the Shackle of FY. XinQ looking as rolls up in a second if he can get away, but they've got the Hex, and now they've got the Decay. They're getting in front of him so he can't roll away, and Lou will get credit with that kill.
Oh, handled it to them. I don't think Pango should have died. Had Swashbuckle available.
Because he looked very dead, but the little delay on getting the duel off allowed him to get to the Void Brawler stance. Roll in, looking for Lou, but they've got FY. Serpent Wards committed on this. Do you want to come close to Lou with the Serpent Wards here? Rolling Thunder, and it was XM committing to the Blink Dagger. Supernova's going to go off, and they've got the control. Can they get the kill before he's able to get a Sunder off? Yes. They'll take out FY. It costs them XinQ. Chalice comes over. He has duel in 2 seconds. Press the attack. Maybe looks for DY, but the slow, he can't quite get there, and he's unable to really make the move. So that leaves TMing dead to rights on his screen, and they're going to blink over, looking over for this Legion. Swashbuckle, Somnus in trouble, mech popped, and eventually TMing will drop. But well done by Xtreme Gaming, just making the, taking the energy of the pressure that...
Which is a nice change, the Shadow Shaman. When is Lion getting this kind of a buff?
Next patch. Talk to the big man. You could convince him more than anything I've said about changes to the game.
We're writing down your ideas, B-Cup. We're gonna
JT, one. TMing. They've got the Hex. They'll go for the duel. They've got the damage. Oh no! He's able to get the Primal Split off again. The Serpent Wards were down. They go to the Supernova. They start to evacuate the pit. The Rolling Thunder comes in. That's going to bounce up FY into the air. They get the kill to the Shadow Shaman. They'll take out TMing. 2 heroes dead. DY on a killing spree, by the way. Somnus dusted. Roll comes out from XinQ. Lou's coming in. He might want to just leave. They have the silence. Somnus in trouble, and he's going to end up falling to Ghost. Ghost just moving forward and forward and forward as Chalice is trying to get out of this one, but the Yule's up into the air coming out from DY, stopping him from going from the Twin Gates. They've got the Swashbuckle. They have the Shield Crash. That's going to be 4 dead. They're looking over at Lou for the full team wipe. They land the roll. Lou's in trouble. The Geomagnetic Grip getting the silence, and it's a double kill and a full team wipe for the side of Xtreme Gaming.
And it's also going to be Roche.
Whoa.
He is a professional Chinese player, also known as Dual Yoinked by this Yule Scepter. The Spirit Vessel has the Lincoln Sphere as well, and we're going to see that again. Make sure you have that stance on to be able to protect yourself. And Pydas really paying off. Like, he's, as you said, almost has the same amount of farm as Chalice.
Blink in on the Somnus, roll across. They've got the silence. Somnus in trouble. The Sunray's on him. He's going to Ghost Walk, but he's dusted. He's done. There's no way to get out of this one, and XM's got himself another kill. XM has been holding this game up. This is a great performance from XM.
So far, so good. They need the BKBs up. It feels like they cannot get controlled by Earth Spirit. And speaking of Earth Spirit,
oh, XinQ's got that axe.
Remnant upgrade.
Oh, now the duel. Can they get the kill? Maybe this time. Rolling Thunder. There it is. First duel damage. 28 duel damage. 25 minutes into the game, but you're losing FY for it. There's a double damage on that Pango.
That's going to be an extra layer of save. The kick. How many saves do you want? The answer is yes.
Oh, Cold Snap, XM, Chalice. He doesn't have duel, but he pops that Blade Mail, and they've got the Meteor down. This is a big kill to get. Want to go into TMing, though.
That's a massive kill. That they...
Over top, Lou in trouble, gone. JT is here. They've got 3 heroes. They lose XM, but they gain a kill on it onto Lou.
It's a lot of buttons to click. Also, when this was introduced, because before, like, your muscle memory is, you have 3 of them. Then you need to, like, click more times, which could make it much more difficult. But it seems like Azure Ray, they want to take a fight. They know that there's no primal split, but still, you know that there's a high ground board, and it's being pinged out immediately by Somnus.
They're still going, though. They want to find anything they can. They'll find FY. Guardian Greaves popped early in this fight. But the waveform over from Ghost. They get the kill on FY. They're going to pop that Supernova. Can they get the kill here onto the egg? They will. All right, they pop that out. They buy back on TMing. Lu trying to fight. They go to the duel. It's going to be on the XinQ. Can they get the damage out? The right click's coming in from Lu, and they got it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner coming through for Chalice, but Lu now trying to fight. Going up against JT, who again doesn't have that primal split. XM throwing these swashbuckles in. Somnus with not a lot of health remaining. And the side of Xtreme Gaming, despite the fact that XinQ bought back, they retreat for a moment. But knowing that Roche is going to be up soon, might feel the need to fight. Blink up onto the cliff. Tombstone dropped onto the high ground. Ghost running away. They've got themselves the reflection. They'll miss the tornado. Roll up there from XM. Right click damage coming in, but he's got the swashbuckle to get some distance between him and the side of Azure Ray. Blink over. Chalice. He doesn't have duel, but they're going to enchant Remnant. This Brewmaster. They're actually going to kick Chalice the other direction, and now Chalice is in some trouble with Ghost going in. He's got the damage. The EMP is going to be down. They get the kill on the Chalice. They've got the disarm on the two of these heroes with the BKB pop by Ghost. So Chalice turning around, but he doesn't have a lot of mana remaining. The roll in from XinQ. He's playing aggressive. He's got the kick on a Loon now trying to run away, but XinQ, that roll doesn't go off, and the chase is still on. They miss the decay. They land the tornado. They've got the Sunstrike on him, and they'll snipe him. As he bought back, he'll be dead for 75 seconds while the team waits, and Roche is available. And to be fair, he also rolled in again after that.
Yeah, that's true. But this second Roche now belongs to Azure Ray. I'm still getting confused like by the logos, because
YBB old logo. Oh, they come in
Rated
after this Roche. They're going to get TMing. They're going to get FY. They've got the supports trying to leave. And yeah, DY, he's, well, trying to get something more out of it. Somnus, BKB, not a lot of mana remaining. They're looking for the Rolling Thunder. Somnus has to get some distance, and now he's trying to run. Waveform from Ghost. They've got the Diffusal. They have the Gen. They'll have the Vision. They've got the Control because they've got Ghost, who turned and morphed into the Shadow Shaman. So he had Hex, which he used on the Shadow Shaman, and he had the Shackle that he got out on Somnus. Being that Brew Rat a la Niu, and taking that tier 2 tower top.
Ace put the power of AC, and he's going like, look at what he's doing.
He wants more.
Pulling him back. It's a lot of damage. Remember the combo when people played Invoker plus Brewmaster and went for this kind of a split, and then they had to slightly nerf it, but
JT?
he almost killed it.
All right, well, he's dead. He'll drop a gem. I don't know. That's, I mean, they're also looking to fight again. Over in the triangle, they got the kill on JT. He doesn't have buyback, so he's dead for 74 seconds. They're going to go and get themselves the duel, as well as the Meteor down on XM. Oh, he survives. Enchant Remnant. Chalice is going to lose the duel. Oh, Ghost comes in. He's got the help from XinQ with the Enchant Remnant. They finally get the kill on XM. They're going to look over now at Somnus. They drop down the Serpent Wards with the Geomagnetic Grip hitting onto FY. He's silenced up. They'll take out Somnus as well as FY with the waveform coming out from Ghost. It's a kill for FY with the Serpent Wards getting the kill on a DY, but the rollout from XinQ and Ghost on the run. They've got TMing as well as Lu here, but not much in the arsenal of lockdown.
Again, Somnus pinging it. Guys, they have Observer Ward there, so let's not take
Chill
the
out.
fight underneath their vision.
This is the third Roche. This is Ag's Blessing.
So they set up the vision on their own high ground, and one Observer Ward in the river.
Ooh, blink, thunderclap. Goes into the Terror Wave. He's got the fear. It's going to be on the DY. That stops him from getting in immediately with that egg. They hit the tornado, and I think they were looking for FY to get themselves the shackle, but they get the kill on the JT. He's going to buy back immediately with the right clicks coming in onto the Supernova. Can they get the egg? They go to the Thunder and explodes. All the enchant remnants. They're so good on XinQ with this Earth Spirit. They'll get the kill on TMing as well as Lu. They'll take away the streak. They go to the duel. They get the kill on a DY, but now the right clicks coming out from Ghost. They've got JT right back into the fight with the buyback. He'll blink, thunderclap, and get the kill here on a Chalice. They take out 3. They buy back on this Brewmaster. Roche should be theirs if they want it, and they are right there ready to go. They're 3 heroes having to deal with 4 pandas. The math ain't mathing.
You still lose the tower.
Yeah.
Okay, this hero has to go.
Glyph used. And Rack's dead. And that's the companion again, throwing a stun over into FY. Tornado is going to be well off the mark. They got to be careful. Ghost is ready to move. He's got an Aegis. He's not scared. JT, again, this Earth Companion, looking to find something. He's actually pulling the creep wave over. They've got the Hex. It's going to be on a Ghost. They're going to try and get the kill. They've got the Terror Wave to follow it up. They go to the duel. It's going to be on the other side, but they've got themselves the Enchant Remnant, as well as the Kick Away. That's actually pulling Legion closer to the side of the Dire. They get the Aegis out of the hands of Ghost. They wait for him over. They get the kill on a Chalice. He doesn't have buyback. Tornado comes in. Sunray over with the Supernova off to the side, but it's not going to be close enough. They go to the Hex. It's going to be on the Earth Spirit. They get the kill on a XinQ. Now they drop down the Serpent Wards with the BKB popped here by Ghost, though. He's moving forward. Tian Ming off to the side. They get the stun as well as the Cyclone. It's going to be onto the Terror Blade. They'll buy back on XinQ. They'll get the kill into Tian Ming. Ghost, XM, DY, Icarus Dive, as well as the Rolling Thunder. They've got the control on a Lu, but Lu's able to get this BKB off. He's got Thunder in just a couple of seconds. This Ghost is going to be waveforming up out of the high ground. EMP is down. Roll comes out. They get the hit onto FY. They'll get the kill onto the Shadow Shaman again. So, now, 70 seconds without FY, Tornado thrown over. Ghost is playing a better Invoker than Somnus is at the moment with the right clicks coming into the mid-tier 3 tower. They'll take it out very quickly, and they've got the Hex on a Ghost one more time, but the roll comes out from XinQ. They're going to kick over Somnus. Look how far away he is. They'll eat the cheese. They've got XinQ in trouble. They have the stun, but do they have the control to get the kill? Roll lands onto Tian Ming, and the waveform will get the kill. They get the kill on a FY. He's not going to have buyback. Cyclone up into the air on a Lu. They've got the Swashbuckle with the Bashes, and there's the damage to get the kill on the Terror Blade, but no, the Tornado. It's not going to save him. 100 seconds without the TB. They get the full team wipe. Nobody has buyback, and that should even up the series as they call GG on Azure Ray, and Xtreme Gaming will take game 2.
What a performance in this second game. I mean, the way this series started, it could have been potentially a 2-0 for Xtreme Gaming, but they're playing really well.
We'll see how aggressive both teams want to play. We've talked about the aggressive behavior of Xtreme Gaming and how they do it, especially when Ghost is on this Phantom Assassin. He's not afraid to get involved early.
The battle begins.
So, FY and Chalice, ooh, EY getting a 3-man decay to start. The arrow misses, but FY's in trouble. They've got Somnus going to the Dragon Slave, the damage on a DY, and he'll survive thanks to the 3-man decay. He has just a little bit of life left over.
He has a lot of CS, 22, but when it comes down to net worth, it's looking okay-ish, pretty same.
Tombstone again.
Enemy off lane.
Blood Grenade, double decay. They're always standing next to each other. They're going to try and put some damage in on a DY for a second, but they focus the Tombstone. And, ooh, denied by DY, so no gold's given up. Salve used again by Ghost. Another double decay, and the Rocket Flare, the right click, the +2 there for Chalice as he hits that level 4 and has that 1 in the Glaives. So they at least turn it around, but that means right now XM, with the help of XinQ, is able to kill off Somnus mid. TPing in DY, passing over another stack of tangos here for Ghost, and they're also bringing the Mirana in. FY doesn't have a lot of health to work with, so he can be very vulnerable. He's got a healing Lotus, but that's it. Decay and the leap, Chalice, Starstormed, Infernal Blade. Ooh, gets the +2 on XinQ to start. Oh, good LSA to land on a 2, and there's the Laguna Blade. They clean up in droves for the side of Azure Ray, and that will change the vibes because they turned it around. While farming in the Mighty Mines, the rest of the team comes over from Xtreme Gaming, and XM is here. XinQ only level 5, doesn't have the Moonlight Shadow, but he's not too far away from it. FY coming over, he's level 5. They go to the Global Silence from Chalice, and they're going to catch XM.
6.
Oh, wow, off that last creep. They're going to get a kill and a +2. Chalice, his game has morphed into something A-okay for him. Griefing was the Overwatch case.
5 reports immediately. Look at him. Damage the tower. This hero has everything.
Tumblr's toy, by the way, to jump on a JT, get the cogs, but they've got themselves the Astro Imprisonment. They go to the Laguna Blade to start this off. They hit the Dragon Slave, but the spear lands on a Somnus. The Global Silence is just not in time. So Chalice gets caught. He ends up dead. So does Somnus. Good turnaround for Xtreme.
Chalice's positioning, not really the greatest there. He was the one, like, sieging the tower. That's why I joked that he has everything. Like, he needs to stay back and use the Global Silence, because, like, 5 was already over. He got caught by a combo. Let's see again.
Astral Arrow. The AA combo. They land that Sanities. They go to the Spear. Tian Ming is in. They're trying to get a kill here on XM. They land the hook shot, and Lu's going to come in and clean up at least on XM. But he's got to be careful. He doesn't have Metamorphosis. I don't know if that's going to matter with Chalice over here in the Arcane Curse on a DY. TP out from JT. LSA not in time. But Lu's got a double kill. And despite the fact that, well, he didn't have meta, Terrorblade got involved and got 2 kills. That's good gold going the way of Lu, who's going early Scotty as he gets a Yasha delivered. I guess you could have the Scotty queued up, pick up the ulti orb. Could always audible into a Manta, right? They've got the ensnare. They're going to doom up Ghost. Cogs push him back. They're looking for the Infernal Blade, and there it is. They'll get the kill on Ghost. They'll get the +2. They look over at DY with the Metamorphosis, and now the right clicks. They've got the Rocket Flare to can a couple of these heroes. DY trying to run from TMing. As they'll look over at the Tombstone. Lu's going to get a bunch of gold for that. And they've got the Cogs around DY, who kills TMing, but Chalice is here to try and collect his +2, and he will. But Lu gets the killing spree. Chalice gets the intelligence. He might do this to XM if he's not too careful. They have Global Silence. They'd have to pop it first. So he could blink an LSA. They've got everybody coming through the Twin Gates. He might just be dead if he's not too careful. For Staff Astro Imprisonment, but now they're going to look. As they move further, they'll get the Ensnare from FY. The Sanities is dropped, and XM's just dead anyway. Good job by the side of Azure Ray to make that movement.
Oh, that Sanities didn't even clip Lina, so she did not become allergic to mana.
XinQ also in trouble. Hook shot lands. Somnus is going to have the LSA to follow it up. The Dragon Slave is there. The right clicks are enough.
This Somnus guy, I'll tell you what, it's pretty good at Dota. And Tianming on point with the hook shot.
Yeah. No, Somnus is very proficient with this hero. One of the last times that I did see Somnus play this Lina. Hold your thoughts, or hold my own thoughts.
Cooldown, and
yeah, they're going to try and go and get it out, and they'll use it onto the Phantom Assassin while they chase JT. XM back into the fight. The Global Silence was used. They've got the Tombstone down, and that will be the gold collected here by Chalice. 200 for him. Astral Imprisonment on a TMing. DY, though, he's getting away while the rest of the team, the LSA, it's going to land here. They've got themselves an Obs as well as a Sentry. The Spear comes through, but it's only going to be on an illusion. JT still surviving. There's the Starstorm. Astral Imprisonment coming through onto the Terrorblade. Arrow lands on a Somnus, but he gets the kill on a JT. Lu low. Spirit Vessel on him. Stifling Dagger gets the kill. Laguna Blade, though, Ghost in trouble. Blink in front. They look to get the kill. Last words there. Somnus takes out Ghost. They're still looking for more. They're in front of XinQ with a battery assault. The Mirana's in trouble with a 4-staff coming out from XM to save his life. Still, though, DY salving himself, running away, but they have some help. And they're going to get Roche off this. Big Aegis to get.
Here we go.
Bleak Hallucination with the Rubik, but Somnus has Crystal Rift on his Lina. So there's little crystals coming out. You can't really see them that much. It's a cool one. No, it's not very popular. DY spotted. Rocket Flare is there. Moonlight Shadow, but they're under a Sentry. Hook shot into the creeps. They go to the Stifling Dagger. They've got the Global Silence. They get the kill on a TMing. They'll look over at FY. The crit is there, and they've got the Arena, but the LSA as well as the Doom. It's PA in trouble. Ghost trying to go into the Tombstone. Uh-oh. He is in trouble still, and back into the Tombstone, still surviving. They get the kill on a Somnus. He's got an Aegis. It doesn't matter, and he'll survive. That's insane. Xtreme Gaming are close. Chalice blinking forward, and they start to retreat a little bit, but FY is in the trees. That Lotus Orb runs out. JT looks over. Arrow comes in and hits onto Somnus, and they're going to have an Arena. Spear comes through. BKB's going to be popped. The Global Silence is a little bit late. They go into the Stifling Dagger. They're going to get the kill here on a Somnus. Look at the right clicks. They've got this Lina dead to rights. They'll look for more as Sanities is dropped. FY falls. Goes for the double. Now a triple kill. He is ripping them apart. Lu TPing to safety just barely, and the fight falls apart for Azure Ray.
XM, he drops that ulti, deals the damage, puts mana allergy on them, and then the fight's completely over. Like, without Lina, you're not gonna have damage. They're also taking care of Phantom Assassin so that she doesn't get doomed with this Lotus Orb from XinQ. JT, he's alone in no man's land.
Yeah, FY and the Infernal Blade. They've got the War Stomp. Tiaming gets the kill.
Also, way of dispelling yourself, not against Global Silence, but you have BKB for that if necessary. And another layer of save. DY just picked up 4-staff, Solar Crest, Tombstone with the shot upgrade.
Infernal Blade, but there's the Moonlight Shadow. Somnus looking for the kill. The LSA lands. They've got the Dragon Slave, and DY will survive. Goes into that Tombstone. They're going to try and break it open to kill him off. But now the Starstorm is down. They finally get the kill into DY. They're looking over to the side as they've got themselves the stun onto XM. Global Silence comes out, and now they've got the dust around the horn. So XinQ trying to leap away. They've got themselves their eyes on Somnus. They'll look for the right clicks. They've got the Arena right in the mines, and they'll take him out. They lose XinQ with the BKB running out on JT, though. He's in some trouble. Lu continuing to move forward. He's got Metamorphosis in 18 seconds. The Mighty Minds will try to keep this side of Xtreme Gaming tough enough, but now they've got the War Stomp. They have the last word. Ghost might have gone in too far, and there's the Doom committed. They've got the Arcane Curse on it too. The Reflection, the kill, the Ghost. PA is gone. BKB by Lu. Astral Imprisonment only setting up the cogs. They land the arrow, but it doesn't matter. XM, well, he's going to die to neutrals. He doesn't even die to this Azure race side. So XinQ now trying to leap away. He's got that Lotus Orb to purge off that last word, but the chase is on with Lu having Metamorphosis. The arrow lands out of the real Terrorblade, and they'll force staff back this Mirana.
With Scotty, Rocket slow as well. They're not moving. They're staying in the same spot pretty much. Arcane Curse as well on top of them, and they're going to lose the first set of barracks here. Kind of unexpected.
He's got a Force Staff. So does this Offlane Silencer. He's going into the Hex. 26 permanent intelligence stolen. They've got the scan. They're going for Roche, but JT's off to the side, invisible with the Moonlight Shadow. And, ooh, Hex. Global Silence. That's good timing. It was post BKB. They go to the Laguna Blade. They get the kill on X, and now they're going to look over as the Doom is going to be here on a Ghost. Arena's down. JT gets the spear onto the Clockwork, but I don't think that's going to matter. The LSA's menacing, but the right clicks are in from Somnus. Roche can't swipe that kill, and now they look over the tombstone that is full with DY's body, and they'll put him into the grave. 3 heroes dead. Somnus still moving forward. They go over. They've got the LSA to that lands. They lose FY, but Ghost in trouble, or is he? Right clicks come in. Somnus, though, surviving. They go to the Lotus Orb. They don't miss. They don't hit the LSA, and Ghost is going to jump over to XinQ. They still get the kill there onto the Phantom Assassin. They're looking for the full team wipe. XinQ's in trouble. LSA lands, and there it is. The only one who's got buyback is the Mars, and he's dead for 20 more seconds. But they clean up on Azure Ray.
They are the ones initiating. They're the ones throwing that Doom on top of Phantom Assassin. And this, not gonna say might be it. And this second Roche belongs to Azure Ray now.
So they get their hands on an Aegis.
These were the fights pre-MKB. So you still have to, factor that in. Phantom Assassin, she's also going for MKB of her own, getting very close to it, needs to farm another 700 gold.
It needs to be careful. He's under vision. Somnus looking. Ooh, interesting spot. He blades himself. They go to the Global Silence. They land the spear. It's going to be here onto the Lina. Now the right click's coming out from Ghost. They blink in. They're trying to get the War Stop. They go to the Sandy's Eclipse. They get the kill on Somnus. Now they're going to get the Doom off on a Ghost. He's in trouble, but there's that Tombstone again. They're going to break it open. They've got the stun on him. They've got the kill on a Ghost. They've lost 2 for this, though. TMing is dead. DY, ooh, Force Staff trying to get away. Eventually, Lu's got the damage. XinQ Starstorm. Infernal Blade lands. They get the buyback coming out from DY. They have meta. They'll hit the Hex. The spear lands. It's on a Chalice. They've got him locked to the tier 4s with the God's Rebuke hitting on a Lu. XM taking a lot of damage, but the Soul Rip from DY onto this XMOD not looking like it's going to be enough. They're even thinking about going into the well, but XM gets the Force Staff. He's able to survive just barely, and they'll buy back on JT. They still have an Aegis to work with on Lu.
No sanities for another 70 seconds.
No PA for 35. Tombstone committed. Tombstone disassembled. And he walked in, he's stunned, he's dead. Oh, blink, Hex. Oh, Infernal Blade. XM in trouble, the spear back. Lu's gonna save him. They'll get the kill on XM. He's got buyback, but it's now up against Mega Creeps. PA still not available for another 8 seconds. They go to the Global Silence. The Lotus Orb's not going to matter. They get the kill on the XinQ. They'll look over at JT with a BKB. Misses the spear on Somnus, who's ready to go. Infernal Blade once again. The right clicks come out. They get the kill on a TM Ming, but they need to clean up with XM and Ghost to defend. It's against Mega Creeps with the tier 4s taking damage from these creeps. They've got the Hex ready to go. They'll throw a Stifling Dagger out as Terrorblade's just going to stand his ground and go for the tier 4s and open up the throne. He has an Aegis for another minute and a half.
Has another Sunder, got Hex.
There's the Hex. Can they get it? There's the Aegis gone, but Creep's still coming in. Phantom Assassin looking for the moment to jump forward, but Chalice just hitting the throne as the dagger gets thrown over on a Chalice. And the BKB is popped by FY. He's taking the attention here, but the Doom is used on a TPing out.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Phantom Assassin? The throne's gone.
The throne's gonna die in the end. They played it out.
Okay.
Whew, until the end, and yeah, Azure Ray getting the dub in this one. Offlane Silencer, that's the new meta, and I like what I see. Offlane Silencer, position for Doom for FY that is undefeated so far.
I like this lineup from Azure Ray. I like the Morphling, and I kind of have them favored here in this fourth game. They're all nearby, and an obs gets placed down and will spot XinQ, but he's also got an obs of his own. They're not afraid to come through from the trees, and FY immediately with the battery assault, but these heroes are a little bit far behind. Blood Grenade slows him up. They've got the Cold Snap from a distance. Venomous Gale hits as well. The right clicks are there. The Blood Grenade hits, but JT's got the deny, and they won't be giving up that first blood.
I could see that happen. Blink level 1, range not the greatest, also longer cooldown. And speaking of telekinesis, there it is, the combo.
Yeah. Meanwhile, DY is going to get a kill into FY. They'll look over at Lu. They'll try to get this kill onto the Morphling. They already got first blood in the top lane, and they should be able to get this Morph as well, and they will. So, 2 kills already for Xtreme Gaming. That one going the way of JT, and he will...
Oh, he's going to pick up haste.
We'll have that level 6, but he's going to pick up the haste that's over bottom, so now you need to be really careful.
He's going in for the play.
He's got the level 6. Now he's got the sips on the bottle. There's the Sonic Wave coming through and getting the kill on XM, and that's a solo kill, exactly what he was lining up to do. Might as well get those sips and continue to farm for free over mid.
Yeah, for a second, it got me confused because of the recent changes to Sonic Wave, because it now gradually deals damage. I'm like, wait, what?
Those might be in trouble. Time Dilation's there. FY now goes with the battery assault. And Ghost, he's got Time Walk, but right into the cogs. And now able to get away, but some distance is not enough. As the tornado lands, they've got the Blood Grenade, and FY gets the kill on a Ghost.
This also gives them Urn of Shadow Charge and TP to the mid lane.
They're TPing all mid lane.
With one rotation from Tian Ming or FY, I can see him dying again.
They might just get a kill here on XM one more time. Sonic Wave still on cooldown for 35 seconds, but they've got the cogs as well as the EMP. Now you've got no mana left. Static Link is there, though, on FY. Tornado lands on both these heroes. Plasma Field is out. Shadow Strike is in. They get the kill into XM. Now they look over at XinQ, but he's under the tier 2 tower, so he'll be safe. Somnus getting another kill under his belt. He's now 2-0 and sits top of the net worth.
6-minute run.
Aceless Void was hit with that ult, too. So Chalice is on the chase. He's got that early urn. The ult wears off, but Chalice, it's got Venomous Gale in 4 seconds, and the neutrals not going to be able to get that kill. So Chalice solo kills this Ghost Faceless Void.
That's why I said that
DY comes in.
Might not need to come top. They might get
XM?
another kill and TP out, but they have no TPs. XM, this is
Chalice
a good
gets
rotation.
another. Tornado in, Chalice on the run, trying to get away, but they've got the skewer, and they should get the kill on a Chalice. JT gets that one. I think XM would have liked to have that, but...
Like this, if you look at his items, it's like Bracer, Magic Wand, Boots. It looks very sad that there is power treads being delivered as we speak, so that's gonna look slightly better.
Go over mid for XinQ again. A Scream of Pain. Somnus throwing the Sonic Wave out. Goso gonna time walk that. They get the kill on the XinQ. They put a perfectly placed Chronosphere down because it lands on the TMing as well. They'll take out Somnus. They've got the skewer. They'll get a second. JT on a killing spree. A good turnaround there from Xtreme Gaming. Chalice farming up the jungle. He still sits top of the net worth. And with this Ghost Walk, TMing's just trying to get some vision. Maybe get an eye on something that they can jump for. Because they've got Chalice off to the side. Venomous Gale hits onto DY. They've got the Spirit Vessel. Nature's Attendance will only do so much, but the Blink as well as the Skewer, the Time Dilation used, TMing in trouble. And yeah, that is that Noxious Plague stolen and thrown back over to Chalice. He's got a lot of kills. He's going to be worth a lot of gold. The Adaptive Strike, the Waveform, looking for the RP, FY, and Lu. They're in trouble. They take out the Clockwork. They look over at the Morphling. He's going to try and pig pull his way to safety. Adaptive Strike thrown back from XinQ. They've got Waveform in 2 seconds, but the Blink as well as the Skewer. Can he get out? Waveform now not going to get him up onto the high ground. Telekinesis slams him down, and they will get the double kill for XM and a kill onto the Morph.
I think Lu thought that it's going to get him on the high ground, but it didn't. Double Midas against 0 Midases on one side.
Oh, GT! No! Oh, God, TMing show the high five. And he'll swipe your Ancient Creep.
That's a big one, because you can still threaten the kills on like Razor, Magnus, Faceless Void. That's mostly for Faceless Void. Razor at least had some kind of a protection. He's going to go into Manta style, had Illusion Rune in the bottle. And they got
the Wisdom Rune.
They got those XP runes. Hookshot stolen.
They're fighting in 2 spots. They go to the RP. This is all why the Enchantress is dying off screen. They'll now look to at least get something out of it, and they get Somnus. So JT gets the kill, and they get the deny on XM. They'll also finish off FY. So, you know, multiple denies here for JT, and 2 kills going the way of Xtreme Gaming, and one of those being Somnus. So he's got double damage. Let's see how this exchange goes. Ags being built next here for the Venomancer.
They got scouted. He used Hand of Midas, and there was also a curse, but he's still gonna die to it.
Not gonna matter.
It was
JT still dead.
Who pinged it out. He's like, there's someone there.
Tornado the wrong direction. They have the dust on a XinQ. He still dusted up. They've got the cold snap. They're going to get the shadow strike on him. So with the EMP, Noxious Plague used in the kill there onto that Rubik.
Tianming is doing so much. Involved in 13 out of 17 kills as a position 5 invoker. Pretty impressive.
Oh. Sonic Wave with the Orchid and the burn. They got Ghost. Somnus. Just one. And they're trying to move over here. And they've also got the Ghost Walk again. There's a smoke used by Xtreme Gaming, and they do have RP, but they don't have the Void, and do you want to be making a move without him? FY, is he the kill you really want to get? They'll steal the Rocket Flare. They've got the Vision, and they'll skewer him back towards XM. Telekinesis up into the air. Here's the waveform, and now the hook shot right before he ends up dying. So that's going to give him the availability to get the kill into XM. Now they look over at JT, Adaptive Strike, to get a kill there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, that's all off a last-second hook shot. Because they're going to get DY too, and it's a double kill for Lu. 3 heroes down to the side of Xtreme Gaming.
Tianming, he's still chasing. There's the Orchid again.
Orchid on him. Somnus is going to get this kill. Or Tianming's going to get the kill.
Supports.
They keep sniping it.
They want to have supports scaling in this game.
So we've talked about it. Net worth has not been safe in any of these games, but a 10,000 net worth lead here for Azure Ray. Will it stick this time? As they're trying to close up this series and book their ticket to TI. JT is ready with the blink as well as an RP. That'll land. Can they get the kill onto the Morphling? But the hook shot comes in. Lu's going to be able to start shifting. He'll survive. Cogs are down. Noxious Plague. That's going to be thrown on XM. And XM, he'll pop the Manta. Yule's up into the air. Lu time walking forward. They get the kill into XinQ. They use the Sonic Wave. They get the kill into Ghost. They'll look over at XM again with the Tornado. And they've got the control. They'll get the kill. The TP out is just in time there for JT. But DY's not going to be so fortunate. 4 kills, losing nothing for the side of Azure Ray. They'll extend the lead even further. And they are just getting everything going their way.
And FY, what a player. And now this Roche belongs to Azure Ray. Let's see who picks it up. It's going to be Lu. JT trying to find something. Lotus Orb to dispel some of the things from Venomancer, Cold Snap, Orchid.
He's about to have enough gold for that Ags too. RP. Gale is used, and they'll put Chalice right there for them to get a kill. He also steals Venomous Gale on XinQ, so XM getting some gold, but FY, no fear. No fear at all. Blade Mail used, and they've got the cogs around on JT. Cold Snap from Tianming, and they're going to get it themselves a return kill. FY involved again.
Every single time Xtreme Gaming does something, Azure Ray gets something from it back.
Orchid, Scream, and the damage. Sonic Wave. Oh, Ghost just surviving. He's in deny range, but the Scream of Pain is there for Somnus. They got another kill on him. He's dead for 50 seconds.
Somnus wants to be the damage dealer. You might just lose the game off of that. Lose one side, they start munching on the other, you go in, you die. Because they're not relying on cooldowns. Sure, you have like Noxious Plague, Sonic Wave, but other than that, cooldowns are relatively short. Nice.
Oh, great, Yule's perfect. Telekinesis, but the hook shot's there. They go to the Sonic Wave. That's going to land on a bunch of these heroes. Ghost and gets the Chrono, but the Sunstrike landed. Ghost in trouble. He has to run. Oh, my God. They landed the Sunstrike. They get the kill in FY. They're going to place down their own cogs, but the Tornado lands on both DY and XinQ. Somnus is in off from the side. Shadow Strike stolen from XinQ. Not sure it's going to matter, though. They've got the screen. They have the damage. They'll get the kill, and this is looking like the last dance. Skewer back, morphing into this Magnus. Lu gets a kill on a DY, and 3 heroes dead on the side of Xtreme Gaming.
They were so ready for that play. They knew exactly what he wants to do. Like, both of them so quick with the fingers on Magnus, who tries to go for the skewer back, gets silenced, gets used after. So even after he lands, used your big tool. There's not going to be Chronosphere for another 100 seconds. You still have RP at least. There's no Let's see if they can get the Ravage off. By Ravage, I mean
Oh!
it's a big one.
RP, but what else is there? They steal the tornado. I don't think it's going to matter. It was a big RP, but all for naught. Ghost is going to try and get out of this one with the time walk away. They've got the BKB being popped by XM. The Sunstrike! Oh, just missing the mark. It's not going to let him the faceless Floyd. He's still running away. Somnus going in. Lou right-clicks on him. DY's got the Spirit Vessel. They're starting to do some damage here on the side of Xtreme Gaming, but Azure Ray, they're able to just disengage for free. They don't lose anything anyway.
That could have been a disaster. It's just that they were unable to pull off that combo, so they had to use these abilities separately. JT picking up Wisdom Rune.
Yeah, man, it's oh boy, not again. They have found JT. He doesn't have buyback. Lou is godlike in a game like this where he needs to be perfect. He's been what they needed. Yule's up into the air onto FY. They've got the static link going for a long time. Ghost is going to come back into the fight. He's got himself no chrono though, and they'll move in for more.
Look at that
Lou
damage.
right-clicking down XM. They've got the buyback available on both JT as well as XM. They're going to go after DY as the Somnus Queen of Pain cannot be stopped at the moment. There's the dust, there's the kill, and all three of these heroes have buyback. They're going to be forced to use them, of course.
They have one more fight left in the tank. Azure Ray.
Ghost. Time dilation. Oh, the
No chrono for 4 seconds.
Orchid. Manta. Ghost. Gone. He doesn't have buyback.
Even if he lands a chrono there, I don't think they have enough damage to kill anyone.
They're going after DY one more time. They'll keep it going. Azure Ray just slamming the hammer down in game number 4, and they'll call GG on Xtreme Gaming. They formed May 9th. They've made it to TI. They take the series 3-1 over Xtreme Gaming. Azure Ray will be joining the rest at the International.
Yeah, well deserved. This team, like ever since they formed, there has been a lot of focus on the team for a good reason. You have these legends on the team, FY, Somnus, Chalice playing together.